a farmer buy used tractor of rupees 12,000. Then he pay 6,000 cash. That means he has to pay another 6,000 rupees in the form of installments of rupees 500 plus. He agreed to pay 12% interest on unpaid amount. So he will pay 500 rupees in at each month. Then to pay 6,000 rupees, how much time he will take? So by cross multiplying, we will get 6,000 upon 500. So we can say number of installments are 12. Now its unpaid amount at each month will be 6,000, which is initial balance, then minus 500, 5,000 and 500 up to the last installment will be 500. So we can say first term is 6,000, number of terms are 12 and last term is 500. So we can say its total interest will be 12% of 6,000, 5500 up to 500, or we can say 12% of Sn, which is n by 2 into a plus l. So we will get 12 by 100 into 12 by 2 into 6,000 plus 500 will give us 4680 rupees. Now we have to calculate total cost paid by the farmer, which includes cash, which is paid initially, then rest of the balance in the form of installments, which is 6,000, and total interest which he paid is 4680 will give us 16680 rupees. Is your final answer. Tada! Samshed Ali buy a scooter of rupees 22,000 and he pay 4,000 rupees of cash for that scooter. So we can say the remaining amount is 18,000. Now this balance is paid in annual installment of 1,000 rupees plus 10% interest. So here he pay 1,000 rupees in one installment. So we can say to pay 18,000 rupees, we can calculate how much installment he will need by cross multiplying. So we get 18,000 upon 1,000 will give us number of installment is equal to 18. Now we have to calculate interest on unpaid amount. So its unpaid amount will be in the sequence of initial balance 18,000, then after first installment 17,000, then 16 up to 1,000. So we can say its first term is 18,000, number of installments are 18 and last term is given by 1,000. So we can calculate total interest which is on 10% of unpaid amount, which are 18,000 plus 17 up to 1,000, or we can say 10% of summation of our sequence. So let's use second formula, which is n by 2 into a plus l. So we'll get 1 upon 10 into 18 by 2 into 18,000 plus 1,000 will give us 17,100 rupees. So we are ready to calculate total cost, which includes initial cash, which is 4,000 plus rest of the balance, which is paid in the form of installment, and total interest, which is we find as 17,100, which will give us 39,100 rupees. Is your final answer. Tada! In this question, we have 150 workers were engaged to finish a job in certain days. Then 4 workers drop out on second day. So we can say on first day we have 150 workers. Then on second day 4 workers are drop out. So we'll have 146 workers. Similarly on third day we'll have 142 and so on up to n days. Now it took 8 more days to finish the work and we have to find number of days, which is n. Now as you can see, your sequence is in arithmetical progress where the first term is 150, common difference between second term and first term is -4 and the number of terms is n. Now we assume that your work is complete in n day. So to find total work done in n days can be found using Sn, which is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where your a is 150, so this will become 300 plus n minus 1, the common difference, where -4. So in further simplification, we will get 300 minus 4n and plus 4, or we can say n by 2 into 300 plus 4 will become 304 minus 4n, and if we divide it by 2, we will get 152 minus 2n as your total work. Now let's use second condition. It says that it took 8 more days to finish the work. So if we consider on first day we have 150 worker, on second day still we have 150 worker, and so on, then it will take n minus 8 days to complete the job. So in that case your Sn will be 150 into n minus 8. So to find value of n, we have to compare equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now let's open the bracket. Here we'll get 152n minus 2n square is equal to 150n minus 1200. So here we'll get one quadratic equation of 2n square minus 2n minus 1200 is equal to 0, or we can take 2 common, so we'll get n square minus n minus 600 is equal to 0. Now we just have to factorize. Your first term and last term will be as it is, and your middle term will be split as minus 25n plus 24n. So from first two terms we can take n common. The remaining terms will be n minus 25, and from rest of the two terms we can take 24 common. So remaining terms will be n minus 25, or we can say here we'll get n minus 25 into n plus 24 must be 0, which suggests that we will have n equal to 25 or n equal to minus 24, which is not possible. So we can say it took 25 days to complete the job. Is your final answer. Tada!